Career experts have estimated that around 80% of all open jobs are never actually posted online. Now, whether that number is a perfectly accurate figure doesn't really matter because there's two things that we know for certain. First, there are thousands upon thousands of jobs each year that companies never publicly advertise. And second, job seekers who rely only on online applications significantly limit their chances of ever landing those roles. Think about it for a second. Big data research analyzing millions of job applications found something shocking. Applying online through portals like Indeed or ZipRecruiter or even LinkedIn has an average success rate of less than 1%. That means statistically, out of 100 applications, you'd be lucky to even land one interview, and that's usually just a first-round phone screening. But the same studies reveal some really good news. When you find a way to be referred or recommended for a job by somebody already inside the company, your chances skyrocket by as much as 10 times. So simply put, referrals transform you from another random candidate into a trusted applicant, instantly placing you at the front of the line. Why does this happen? Because of something career professionals call the hidden job market. These are the thousands of jobs that exist but aren't ever officially advertised. To give you an example, imagine I just left my position as a project manager at Apple. Now, Apple has an immediate need for someone to replace me. Posting the position publicly means spending money and resources, creating a job description, managing applicant databases, conducting multiple rounds of interviews, and taking weeks or even months of time from HR and managers to finalize a hire. It's expensive, slow, and tedious. So instead, what do they usually do? They look internally first, maybe at promoting somebody already on the team. They might reach out to a former employee or take a recommendation from a current teammate. But the last thing that they're likely going to do is jump straight into creating a formal public job posting. Why? Again, because hiring is expensive. According to Forbes, the cost of hiring one employee can range from thousands to tens of thousands of dollars, especially when factoring in job posting fees, recruiter fees, screening time, interviews, and onboarding. This is exactly why consistently reaching out to companies directly with your resume or a friendly introduction is one of the best ways to land your dream role. In fact, it saves them time, money, and hassle. Because you're stepping into their inbox at just the right moment, you're actually making the company's life easier. And this isn't just theoretical, it genuinely works. So for instance, one of my coaching clients landed his dream job at Netflix simply by proactively reaching out directly to a manager on LinkedIn, introducing himself, and having a genuine conversation. No job posting ever went online, and he skipped right into interviews within days. And just in case you're thinking,
that's great, but I'm not that outgoing.
Let me assure you about something really important. You don't have to be extroverted or the most charismatic person in the room to make this strategy successful. I'm actually an introvert myself, surprise, surprise. And I've landed roles using these exact methods, including very senior level positions at major companies like Meta. It's not about being extroverted, it's about being strategic, clear, and thoughtful. Now, let's break down exactly how you can tap into this hidden job market step by step. I'm going to cover everything from the 5 simple steps to take and exactly who to reach out to and exactly what to say. So feel free to take some notes. Step 1, you must clearly identify your strengths, your skills, and value because this is your starting point. So grab a pen or open up a notes app and clearly write down answers to these questions. What are your strongest professional skills? What aspects of your job do you genuinely enjoy most? How do you specifically provide value to employers? And this exercise gives you clarity, confidence, and a strong foundation for reaching out. So for example, maybe your notes say something like this. I'm passionate about digital marketing. I'm great at crafting compelling campaigns that boost brand engagement. And I'm especially skilled at analyzing social media metrics to drive results and conversions. Once you're clear on this, step 2 is updating your LinkedIn profile accordingly. So that's your professional storefront. So if you clearly communicate your strengths and value, you'll dramatically improve your chances of people responding positively when you reach out. The 3 key areas to optimize are your headline, profile picture, and about section. Your headline is especially crucial. After your profile picture, it's the first thing that recruiters or potential contact that lets them know who you are. Make it impactful and clear. So you could add something like content market strategist, helping brands grow through compelling storytelling techniques. Next, make sure your profile picture is clear, professional, and friendly looking. Profiles with good professional photos receive significantly more engagement because LinkedIn studies show that profiles with professional pictures receive up to 21 times more profile views. Then, in your About section, clearly and briefly, take your notes from step 1, the strengths, what sets you apart, and how you specifically help teams and companies succeed, and write them in here. Something conversational. I specialize in developing digital content strategies that turn casual audiences into loyal brand advocates. My approach combines creative storytelling with data-backed insights to deliver results and boost revenue. Then, clearly showcase exactly what makes you different. So for example, What sets me apart? Creative storytelling. I craft content that captures attention and builds audiences' trust. I'm good with strategic planning. I have a proven success of scaling multiple brands through targeted digital campaigns. And I'm a relationship builder. I genuinely enjoy creating connections and bringing teams to collaborate on big picture ideas. Then clearly say how you can help potential employers. Content creation, so crafting engaging content that converts audiences. Brand growth, so building strategic marketing campaigns backed by analytics. Collaboration, I'm always open to explore partnership opportunities and new projects. Once your profile clearly showcases your skills and your value, you're ready to strategically reach out. So this is step 3. Make a list of your top 5 to 10 dream companies. Then identify senior decision makers, so C-suite executives, VPs, senior directors, and especially hiring managers. These are the influential professionals who hold the keys to hidden job opportunities. And next, use LinkedIn to creatively identify them. So for example, type in the company's name and add keywords like recruiter, HR, hiring manager, talent acquisition, or the job title that you're going after. You'll immediately see key hiring decision makers within the company. Now, real quick, before we get into step 4 on what to say when reaching out to them, I have a gift for you. If you want to know exactly what the best job is for you, check the quiz in my description because it's completely free and it takes only 2 minutes to find out. So now that brings us to step 4, reaching out to them. And for a pro tip, always reach out to people who've been at their company for at least 2 to 3 years. They're usually in a stronger position to help or offer genuine advice. But here's where most people slip up. When reaching out, do not ask for anything upfront. Recruiters and hiring managers, they constantly receive messages from people asking for jobs or for favors. So set yourself apart by being different. Instead, send a short, friendly, personalized introduction. For example, hey, name, I'm name, and I've been working in your experience for X years now. I genuinely admire the company, especially your recent campaign on sustainability. I'd love to connect and learn more about your experience there. Thanks so much. Remember, people love talking about themselves, so you're essentially requesting a short informational interview, which positions you as curious, professional, and genuinely interested, not just another desperate job seeker. And if they don't respond, don't stress. After about a week or so, follow up. Oftentimes people feel weird about following up because they think that they already got denied, but sometimes people are just busy and don't happen to see the message. The right person is going to appreciate the follow-up. Just don't push too hard, all right? So a gentle, polite follow-up can significantly boost response rates without appearing desperate. But cold messaging this way doesn't have to be your only strategy. The big idea here is that you're forming relationships with people. If there's someone that you want to connect with, comment on their posts, interact with them. Sending emails doesn't just have to be the only way to start a conversation. And even a few quick messages back and forth can really open the door to so many opportunities. One way to start is just by interacting with content regularly. So commenting thoughtfully on posts from recruiters or executives or people that lead the teams that you potentially want to work on, or congratulating them on career milestones, or sharing relevant insights or strategies. Those all can significantly strengthen your professional relationship over time. And people naturally prefer helping those they recognize and genuinely like. Good recruiters actively maintain talent pools and often know about positions long before they're ever advertised. So it's super worth it to put in a little bit of effort to make yourself memorable to recruiters. Another important strategy is using LinkedIn job alerts. This method uses online tools, but it helps you catch hidden jobs faster. So here's how. First, create targeted job alerts with specific companies, titles, and locations. Then, when a role is posted publicly, quickly reach out to the contacts that you've built relationships with inside the company and ask if they can help move your resume forward. Since you've already talked to them before, you're not just a stranger wanting to take advantage of them. Most people are more than happy to help because helping people feels good, right? And so this way, even though these jobs are posted publicly, you'll be ahead of thousands of applications. You can also leverage LinkedIn strategically by interacting with content regularly. And now, step 5, rinse and repeat. You've already reached out to people that you want to talk to. You've interacted with people's content. All you need to do now is rinse and repeat. But this doesn't mean that you blast the same email to every single person on LinkedIn and their mutuals. Remember, this is a numbers game, but you still have to be sincere and personalize your messages. What I found is that you'll get around 15 to 20% of a yes rate. And that's somebody who agrees to a quick meeting with you. So for example, if you have a 20% yes rate and you want 5 meetings, you have to send about 25 emails. Yeah. And you'll find that if you made the right impression in these meetings, that person might send you to some leads, or they refer you to somebody else, or they even think of you when a job comes up in their company. At the end of the day, the hidden job market is not about luck. It's about strategy. By proactively networking, intentionally building genuine connections, and optimizing your LinkedIn profile, and reaching out thoughtfully, you're dramatically improving your chances of landing a role that aligns perfectly with your skills and your passions. And if you consistently follow these strategies, you'll quickly discover more opportunities, enjoy a smoother hiring process, and find yourself interviewing for your dream role without ever applying online again. And if you found this helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and click right here to watch my next video. I'll see you in the next one.